Why is it important here, first and foremost, to remain private on the web? If you think about it, privacy can be defined as a state or condition of being free from being observed or disturbed by other people. So you are essentially hiding all information about you. You can be essentially in a whole nother country, right, in a whole different continent, and then have a specific IP address that says that you are in the States, right? So for our purposes, for what we're doing for our ethical hacking practices, we want and prefer for people not to be able to know what we're doing and know who we are, where we're located, right? We can be in a different continent, a different country, but we want to be able to change that information so we're not able to be identified, right? Completely remaining anonymous. And like I mentioned previously, we're wanting to mimic exactly what an actual black hat hacker would be doing, right? So that we can find different loopholes that they would be able to exploit, right? And be able to cover those, because that's essentially what an ethical hacker is. We are essentially looking at things from a perspective of a black hat hacker and how they would go about exploiting different loopholes so we can cover those and patch any of those bugs. And so a quick disclaimer here. Anything that you learn from this section, or really any section within this course, is purely for educational purposes and is meant to be used for ethical hacking only, right? We do not advocate or approve anyone using these techniques to perform any type of malicious attacks against any device or network unless given permission to do so prior, okay? So finding your IP address. A quick and easy way to find your public IP address is to literally go to Google and type in what's my IP or my IP address. And it's going to pull that up very quickly, very easily for you to be able to see. So all you got to do is literally go to Google, type in what's my IP. You're going to have a bunch of different search results there. Click on any one of those. It's going to tell you your IP address and also tell you your location there. And just a quick explanation of your IP address. Your IP address is just like a phone number and it's specific to your particular device. So now let's go over what a sample VPN tunnel looks like. So when we're looking to remain anonymous on the web, one of the tools that we're going to use is a virtual private network. And what this does is it adds extra security and privacy to private and public network. For example, if we're looking to connect a computer to a specific network and we don't want to give out our IP address, right, on a remote computer, you'll see through this image here, we'll have a remote computer or our computer, right, that goes and connects to a VPN. And so what that does now is it changes our IP address, our location, and it doesn't give out any of our initial computer's information or IP address. It automatically changes it. If our IP address on a remote computer is 12345, just an example, then when we go to the VPN, it's maybe going to be, 5, 8, 9, and 7 or whatever, right? There's obviously more numbers in that in the IP address. I'm just giving you an example of how it actually changes your IP address. And as previously mentioned, you can be in a whole different country, whole different city, and you can get into a VPN and it'll completely change your location, your IP address. So you're completely remaining anonymous. So this is a quick section overview here of what's to come. We're going to dive deeper into the VPNs, several different ways that you can remain anonymous through the different browsers, and a bunch of other techniques and methods that you can use to completely hide your identity and remain anonymous on the web. So that's going to be it here for this one, and we'll see you on the next one.